number one?
Of course you can do number one. Everybody go up and click and drag.
Wait, do I have to do all of it or can I just...
No, you can click and drag one step.
Wait, can you like drag anything? I don't feel like this is gonna work out.
Well, I mean, is it possible to click and drag the wrong answer? Yes.
No, I meant can I like grab this? Oh.
No. It's at the bottom.
Oh.
Everything you need is at the bottom.
Come on, pressure.
Can I do for you? Right there.
Is that a congruent?
Yeah, the word bank is at the bottom.
Oh, I know, but is that like a
yes.
congruent? Okay. Alright. Alright. I just know this congruent.
Is that Ryan Daniels?
Yes.
Isn't he a senior?
Mm-hmm.
So he's in geometry.
And you're going to not say anything judgmental thereafter, right?
I know him, so I can think judgmental.
Okay.
You can only judge it right.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him.
Alright, so she got the first statement up there. Thank you. Where might you go from there? Someone else. Click and drag a statement and a reason.
Do it.
Why do you think I know?
Be bold, be brave.
I think I can do it.
Go.
Oh, I can do one.
Did it? Go.
Needs to go. Needs to go back.
Well, the last one was the secret. Who calls them?
Fantastic, lovely. You have. All right.
Oh,
I know. What did she already got up? She already got up.
Maybe. I don't know if I really can though. Alright.
It's getting used to. Absolutely, that's exactly how that proof should go. Okay, fantastic. So if you don't already have this,
Why is there a simplified?
We have to make the chart.
Wait, that supposed to be between.
She's laughing at us now.
Benjamin, you can work for me.
Just after.
Yeah.
Michaela!
If you do homework, you can do it on the quiz. I know.
All right, so
No.
what we're still getting?
Yeah.
You got it. You got it.
When you started.
Okay, can someone do me a favor and hit pause up there?
No.
Moving right along, looking at problem 2 in our notes. Yes, I realize that there's a your turn in problem 1. Hopefully some of you have already started to maybe take a look at that. Oh, was there anyone else that I missed with notes? Is there anyone else that did not receive notes? Okay. All right, so in problem 2, where do I start? 99% of the time, I start with the given, yes. So, and this is a big given, and it's not going to fit in this little spot that I have here. So I'm just going to kind of paraphrase that all of that. That's my given. For the purposes of your homework, if you were to shorthand that, that'd be fine. On the test or quiz, if you're getting credit for the given, then you better be writing the given. Okay? So, where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? Let's backtrack. Give me 1 second. Let me make a statement first. From yesterday's lesson, I would hope the big, in a nutshell, that you might have gotten out of yesterday's lesson is that no longer would you have to show all 6 pieces of congruence information in order to say that the triangles are congruent. Yesterday's lesson gave us shortcuts so that all I need is how many pieces of congruence information? Bless you. 3. Notice that all of those shortcuts yesterday had 3 letters. Okay, so I need 3 pieces of congruence information in order to say that 2 triangles are congruent. Bless you. How many pieces of congruence information do I have in my given? How many pieces of congruence information do I have in my given? Esau. Be careful. When I say congruence information, I mean congruence information as far as something is congruent to something. I only have 2. I have another one that I can easily come up with. What might that be? What piece of congruence information can I come up with easily? Taylor.
BD is congruent to BD.
Say that again?
BD is congruent to BD.
BD, be careful, isn't a segment. It's kind of crooked. And I don't have enough information to make statements about segments like that. Daria.
Angle B is congruent to angle.
Yes, I can say that angle B is congruent to angle E. Notice that in the given, they told us that they're right angles. I can go straight from that to saying that those 2 angles are congruent. Why? Remember, I hinted to you that this was something that we would use pretty frequently in this chapter as we're proving triangles congruent. Property doesn't have a name. Just write the whole theorem out. All right angles are congruent. So I'm old and senile, and so I have to have things repeated to me frequently. How many pieces of congruence information do I need in order to say that 2 triangles are congruent? 3. How many pieces of congruence information do I have in this proof so far? I have 3.
We're done.
Yes,
Yay.
I can go ahead and say that the 2 triangles are congruent. So triangle ABC is congruent to triangle AED. Why?
Simplify.
One person, don't say simplifier. Throw something.
Right, that's fine.
Daria. It is angle side angle, yes. Anytime you're proving that 2 triangles are congruent, as of right now,
Oh, yeah.
you'll be using one of our 4 shortcuts.
This chapter, yeah.
No. Oh, moaning and groaning. All right, now please take a moment within your groups and work through the your turns for problems 1 and 2. I would absolutely love if someone would come up and fill in those blanks. Take your notes with you if you want to.
Wait, it's a problem.
This is the your turn for problem 1.
I don't understand how you write on this thing without like.
Just pushing against the board. Like a
Can't leave with your
pencil.
hand.
Oh, why can't I write?
What's your thing? You should be able to write in there. Oh, see?
Good job.
It's not blockers.
I can't see what I'm writing. Okay.
Good. Fantastic, there it is. There's the your turn for problem 1, and I'm hoping that at the very, very least, first of all, I'm hoping at the very, very least that it doesn't suck. Second of all, hoping that you are realizing, as I said before, the more we do these, the more you'll realize, oh, we're using a lot of the same properties over and over again. We're using them in the same way. So the your turn for problem 2, hope is just itching to come up and fill in those blanks for us. Go.
It's the first time ever.
Because you don't get home. That's
If I do this one.
You do the next one.
Next one. Oh, that's 3. Problem 3. You might need a pencil.
why. Got this.
To problem 3, not the your turn.
Oh,
I have a nice pretty word next to that one.
Yeah, well, it wasn't writing.
It's hard, you can't like see it.
See? Maybe
It takes getting used to.
Is that right? That's right.
Keep going. Lovely. Thank you very much. Okay, so on the screen, hopefully, is the same thing you had on your notes as you were working through the Your Turn for problem 2. Before I go any further, do I need to go back a screen, leave this screen up so you have an extra moment to copy down what you need from it? We're still getting what we need from this screen. Okay, we good? All right. So, as I said, for problem 3, once again, I have a kind of a word bank thing going on down here. Benjamin, did you want to?
Yeah, I'll get it.
All right.
I'll only do the one, right?
Sure.
Yeah, thanks.
Wait, we already did number. Oh, problem.
This is problem 3,
Oh, there's
not the
4
Your Turn.
statements. What are you?
Oh my goodness!
Why?
4
I thought
whole
you said
statements.
Yeah, we 3.
No. Thank you for bringing that up. Let me reiterate a statement that was made. A complaint was made. Oh no, but Mrs. Clouse, you said that these proofs only have 3 statements. And be careful, don't put words in my mouth. That's not what I said. What I said was that you need 3 pieces of congruence information in order to prove that 2 triangles are congruent. Sometimes it takes more than 3 statements to get it all in there. All right, so Taylor, you want to come up and click and drag for the next statement?
I have a question.
Question.
Does 2 and 3, do they have to be in a certain order, or can they go flip?
Fantastic question. No, they do not have to be in a specific order.
I was gonna ask
I
that.
got this.
He's got it.
Got this.
Got this.
Probably not.
Let's go, Taylor.
Let's go.
Let's go, sophomore. There you go.
Key or
You said be quiet.
Doesn't need your help.
God, you said.
Top right. Top right.
Sorry, I'm blind. Got this. What up?
All right, very nice. Thank you. Someone else have a statement to put up there. Because of course you realize there's some stuff on there that's wrong as distractors. So far the proof is accurate.
You're welcome.
What's next? What's next? Oh, yeah. Just really stumped at this point. Look at the given again.
I know it.
Looking at.
I know it.
Oh, bisect.
Catherine, click and drag, please.
Me too.
Oh, you're saying
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
You got this.
There we go. Very nice. Okay. And I know this is a property that we haven't used, or a definition, I should say, that we haven't used in a while. But everything is fair game, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
You have to remember what an angle bisector is and what it does. It divides an angle into 2 congruent angles. So, again, old senile here. Tell me again, how many pieces of congruence information do I need in order to say that 2 triangles are congruent? 3. Now, one thing that might be helpful as you're, still getting used to doing these proofs and sometimes having a hard time identifying what property is being used. As you're putting stuff into your proof, it might be helpful to mark those things in your diagram. So Taylor gave us this statement, so I'm going to mark PR congruent to itself. And then Catherine gave us, her arm's going to fall off. She just can't wait to come up here and click and drag it. Catherine gave us that, so I'm putting those markings in. And go ahead, Caitlin, click and drag.
Yeah.
Oh, Maddie.
Oh.
Oh, you guys lied to
You were right the first time that you said something.
You said equal side angle.
No, that's not what I wrote
Oh.
down. Maybe I
I hate
said
you
that.
all.
Now it's right. Be careful. Notice. Here's what, and it's going to sound very simplistic when I say it, and please understand, my intent is never ever to oversimplify to the extent that you're like, oh, Mrs. Clouse, we're not stupid. I know you're not stupid. I'm trying to make this as manageable as possible. Because again, I know this is new to you. Notice that I have two angles and one side. Or, two pairs of angles and one side. Look at one triangle at a time. Okay, so if you're just looking at, let's say, triangle on the left. I see two angles marked and I see one side marked. So I know I've got two A's and one S. What you need to then ask yourself is, where is the S as far as the A's go? Is it between them or is it after them? And notice that these markings are not between the angle markings. That's why it was not angle, side, angle. It was angle, angle, side. Okay, take a moment. There's your turn for problem 3. I'm loving seeing some of you already trucking through it.
First reason.
All right, let's go ahead and like, what was that movie? Shrek? Pick me, pick me. All right, so before I deal with what's on the screen, let's quickly address the your turn for problem 3. Reason 1, of course, well, this should be like a flood of noise coming out. Given, yes, thank you. Number 2, one person please. What is the reason for statement 2, Benjamin?
All right angles.
All right angles are congruent, yes. And then finally, for reason 3, someone else please, Mariah. Right, angle, angle, side, fantastic. Any questions therein?
Wait, what was 2?
Reason 2 on this was all right angles are congruent. Not what's on the screen. Disregard what's on the screen. It's completely different.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What's on the screen is your daily quiz. I'm so proud of it. Okay, so understand what you're looking at. Understand, please, what you're looking at as you're doing this on So Crowded. Question 1 is, which of these is the reason for statement 1? Question 2 is, which of these is the reason for statement 2? So on and so forth. Okay? Daily quiz. I know.
I don't know what it is. I don't know the side or angle.
Oh, I know that one. That's easy.